Hey, it's Chris Beyer.
Chris Bowling.
Brad Johnson.
Welcome to another Bottom Line Thursday, gentlemen.
It's always exciting.
Thank you.
Brad, I know as we were reading your most recent newsletter, it's fairly topical. We went through a huge year of inflation in 2023. Prices went crazy. I think I had seen a few things at year end that wages finally caught up and exceeded inflation towards year end. And then we know that health insurance increases are much higher than that. So we're going to talk really about what happened to that wage enhancement and what did healthcare costs do to the employee's paycheck. I think this is a great topic because it's a challenge we're seeing with all of our clients.
Yeah, it's every now and then those studies come out that you're like, yeah, I suspected that occurred, but someone actually quantified it. There was one that came out, it was in the Journal of American Medical Association, and they looked at, the percentage of wages that are spent on benefits or compensation, and they've tracked that over time. And they they found that, the high rates of increase on healthcare costs is really having a flattening effect on wages.
Yes.
And you read those headlines, and I don't think any of us would be shocked by that. There's only so much money to go around for quote unquote compensation, whether I want to pay you in wages or I want to put it towards your benefit plan, but there's only so much. And they quantified it to be about $9,000. I think that could be debatable, but that's probably outside of the scope of this talk. But I think we'd all agree higher rates of increase on healthcare costs are impacting what employers can give for true pay.
Totally.
And I know before our recording here, you both had some great examples. Maybe we'll chat about that.
Yeah, we had a client, in a 2024 renewal, what they started with, Chris, 12% increase on their health plan, fully insured. So we don't have much control over claims costs, but we got it down to 5 or 6% with some negotiation, the typical process we go through. But CFO and HR both said, wow, even at 5%, that's totally going to eat up the entire increase we gave everybody to start the year. And now they're going to be in a negative position if the company doesn't absorb the increase. And it's just, we think 5%, oh, well, that's better than what we've seen across the market. But that is a reality for a lot of families when we're looking at it. I mean, Chris, you and I both are realizing that quite often now.
Very, very frustrating because the employer, our clients, are mad because they're like, great, so now my employee's going to believe that I gave him this increase knowing that I was going to have to strip it away to help pay for the increased cost of healthcare. And I get that. It's, how do you gain goodwill from your employees when you say, hey, I'm going to increase your wage 3.5%, and oh, by the way, your insurance cost is going up and it's going to take 80% of that increase away. It's frustrating. I mean, us three have talked about this over and over, that we have to do something to control the cost of healthcare because no one can afford this anymore. It's sad.
That it is. So, that maybe the takeaway, and Bureau of Labor Statistics does a great job. If anyone's bored, they actually try to quantify per hour what different benefits cost, and healthcare is about like $3.33 an hour. So do that times 40 hours a week, times 52 weeks in a year.
That's a ton of money if you think about it.
It's around $7,000.
Yeah,
it's around $7,000. What's interesting too, they even track it for government. It's nearly double that if you're a government employee, because the benefits are probably more generous, and that's healthcare. So anyhow, see us for those details.
Wow, good topic, tough topic, but it's again something that we're fighting against each and every day as we're working with clients. So I hate to say it, but it confirms what we're seeing. To see an official study that says this is what we're having to deliver to our clients. Not that it makes it any easier, but at least it's not just us. Right. I think that makes sense. Thank you, Brad, as always.
Thank you, Brad.
Thanks, guys.
Good to see you.
Yep. Bye-bye.